Hi folks, County Line Gardener back with you. Usually do a update on my garden videos about the first of the month. Well, this month, this is I did one 1st of June. Today's the 13th, but I'm just so excited about it. I wanted to share it with you. Everything's going so good here. Here's my back porch. This is my experimental section. Look at the size of these peppers. These were planted the same day as the rest of them. I'll show you when we get up there. But I'm trying a little different fertilizer per se on these. This is an early girl tomato. Now the peppers, I'm trying 2 different things on it. We water it every single night. These are just normal bell peppers. I'm putting Epsom salt on them. I did about once a month. And it's Miracle-Gro plant food that you mix. And it turns real pretty. Here's my carrots. They're not doing worth a hoot. I think I want to have to replant those. There's a cherry tomato plant. Down here is a story in itself. As you can see, I got me a little small trap there. You're not going to believe this. We have caught 15 chipmunks in probably 2 weeks. But we'll go on up to the garden now and we'll go on outside. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back again. Same video. We're going out the garage door now. Going to go around front. Absolutely gorgeous day here in southern Indiana. Absolutely gorgeous. About 75 degrees. My wife, she's painting the front porch. Looks real good. Looks real good. She's got a ways to go. There's her plants. We made all of her plants, and she likes them hanging baskets. Go over here and we'll check out the onions. I've got some that are falling. They're supposedly when they fall over like this, they're ready to pick. But I'll show you another way I've learned over the years. Strawberries are just going crazy. We've been picking ripe strawberries for 2 weeks. Now on these onions, they'll fall over when they quit growing. That's when you pull them. They're starting to bulb a little bit. There we go. If you can see me right here, I'm squeezing on that bottom shank of that right above the onion. When that gets real soft, that means that they're ready. It'll no longer support the green part, and it'll probably just fall over. That means that it's ripe. It's ready to go. Here's the greenhouse. I think this is a sun sugar. This is the yellow cherry. As you can see, the greenhouses went back to a storage building, which is what we got 3 tanks in there. The big one's for water. The 2 small ones are 15-gallon tanks. One's a bug spray and one's poison for the fence row and stuff like that. Here's a goat bag tomato. I doubt if anybody is familiar with them if you're not from Indiana, but that's a homegrown heirloom tomato from this area. Here's another early girl. That early girl's got a lot of little green tomatoes on it. It was planted about the first week of January. Go down here go past the Blackberry patch. We'll stop here on the way back. They're looking good. Blackberries all over the darn place. We gotta get up here. We gotta get up here and open the gate. So I'll close this off for a minute and we'll open the gate and then we'll start her back up. Be right back. Okay folks, we got the gate down. Sorry for the delay. First thing we're coming up on in the garden here is 4 rows of peppers. As you can see, first row is all bell peppers, all green bell peppers. Got nice peppers hanging off of them already. The second row is orange, yellow, red, and purple bell peppers. The third row is a combination of just Cuban nails, big gems, big Berthas, and the fourth row are the hot peppers. I keep them kind of separate because I don't like them, but people do. But here's an access row. As you can see, it's about twice as wide as normal. That way we can get golf carts in there or trucks, whatever we want, and haul the vegetables out. And here we go. This is 4 rows of green beans. Jade green beans. Another access road. Now here's my, I think I got 6 rows here. 6 rows of sweet corn, yellow sweet corn called Incredible, and it, gosh, it's delicious. I don't know if you guys can, if that microphone's picking that big jet up. Boy, he's a monster up there. I don't know if you can see him or not. Well, here is something I'm trying this year. It's kind of crazy. That's cattle panel, you know, fencing. Livestock panel. I stood it up on end and bent it. And I've got cucumbers. Let's just go down through there and you'll see them. Cucumbers growing along the edges here. Okay? On both sides. They're going to grow up. They're supposed to grow up and intertwine with that. And the cucumber's going to hang down from the top. And we'll see. Just another lazy way of me growing things where I don't have to bend over. I can't hardly bend over anymore. This is a row of okra, about 80 feet. Looking good, looking good. We need some rain. We need some rain here desperately. It hasn't rained for 17 days now. 17 days. That constitutes a drought for me. Okay, now here we got some more corn. This is fun corn to grow, I think. It's Indian corn. Indian corn. And up there you'll see about 8 pepper plants, bell pepper plants. That's what we had left over from the garden, or from the greenhouse, I'm sorry, when we sell our plants in the spring. Here's our tomato plants, all staked up. Now, they're doing great. They're doing great, but man, they could sure use some rain. Sure could use some rain. As you can see, the incline here, they drain great. They just drain great. There's a big access, wide access road. We'll go up the middle of it. I've got 120 plants this year. Actually, I've got, I got 2 extras over there, and I got 2 extras down there, so I got 124. And I've got 1 row of 12. These are all rows of 12. The last row is all yellow ones. I love yellow tomatoes. Carolina Gold's my favorite. Mountain Gold, Golden Jubilee, Sunny Boy. I could go on and on. Lemon Boy. But here's the potatoes. I think in the last video they hadn't gotten very big yet, but they're really coming up. I healed them not long ago. About a week ago I healed them. I built a healer. I built it myself. It works okay. It works okay. Here's the blackberries. Each year I add more plants to the blackberry rows. And these don't cost me a thing. I can show you over here where they grow wild. Here's a row, kind of a strange row. This should have been blackberries. But as you can see, it's not. There's 2 tomato plants here on this end. What are those things called? Black Beauty eggplant down through there. Then down there at the very end is red cabbage. That's what was left over from the greenhouse, what we didn't sell out of the greenhouse. My wife always likes to grow red cabbage and eggplant. I don't know why. I like to make coleslaw out of the red cabbage. Kind of cool looking. Okay, now here's something. Here's what I wanted to show you. Something I wanted to show you. It's right in here, if you can see it. See that sticking out of the ground there? That's a blackberry bush, believe it or not. Somehow it grows off. It comes off these other bushes and starts growing there. I'll dig them up. There's a whole mess of them. I'll dig them up, and that's what all this is. These are all blackberry plants that come from other blackberry rows down there in the front by the house and here. All of these, including these over here, these big tall ones, these were all free. I didn't pay a dime for them. You can't sell them. They're patented. They're patented, and you can't sell them. The plants. You can the berries, of course. Here's another row. After, you know, each year I add to it. Want to end up with 12 rows, I think. Yeah, 12 rows of blackberries. Need to get up here and cut a few weeds. This is the bottom end of the potatoes, but that's about it. I just wanted to show you folks. I'm just pretty excited about the fact that they're growing. Everything's growing well this year compared to last year. It's just the opposite of last year. Last year we had 30 inches of rain in April, May, and June. Almost 30 inches of rain. We only average 38 inches per year here in southern Indiana, and we had that in 3 months, in about 14 weeks. Nothing grew. It rotted everything, ruined everything. Everybody went through the same thing I did. So this year we're kind of making up for it, but this year it's too dry. It seems like every time it's supposed to rain around here, it blows north or south of us, and we never get it. But that's okay. I can add water to the garden. I can't take it out, but I can add water to it. That's old Donald down there, the Bayou Gardener, used to say that all the time. And it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. So we'll be up here tonight. I got a 35-gallon tank I keep on the back of my, well, I don't all the time. I put it on the back of the golf car. And we water the garden. It takes about 4 trips. We get it all. It's not as well as the rain, but it does okay. It does okay. Nice. I mean, the green beans are doing great. Remember, it took me 4 times last year, if you'll recall the videos. It took 4 different plantings before I got a green bean to grow. This year, they come up in 3 days. Everything, all the seeds did. The corn. Of course, I waited till about the 18th of May. I'm going to wait from now on. We'll go down here now to this is the big blackberry patch. This is the one, a lot of people, they come here. We bring them down here on the golf cars and give them a bag or whatever, and baskets, and they pick until they you know, until they're sick of them. We only charge them $3 a pound, and they love them. They love them. Blackberry, great big things. I mean, they are monsters. Getting new shoots off of each one. Each year they die out. Over here you can see where we haven't got them cleaned out yet. They die out, and you have to trim them out of there. You got to cut them out of there. So we did that. We'll do it the best we can. But they, I think I showed in some of the videos the size of these things. They're enormous. So this is going to about do it. My onions are growing great. They're about to fall over. I don't know if I already showed you that or not, but we'll go by them again. But they're going good. They're going great. Got 3 raised beds of them, and a 8-foot section there is strawberries. We're already eating strawberries off of them. Oh yeah, some of these are starting to fall over. They're trying to tell me it's almost time. Well, I think I've got company, so I think I better go. I'm gonna shut her off here for now. I hope you folks all have a great gardening season. I wish you all the best of luck. I appreciate all the nice comments people give me. I can't go. I'm getting through this virus business, but slowly. I don't go out of the house much or out of the yard anyway, unless I go to one of the farm stores and get something. So it doesn't bother me too bad. But I don't go out to eat much, so it hasn't bothered me that much. But it's getting better around here. But I just wanted to tell you folks to all be safe and secure, and leave comments if you want to. I appreciate them all, and subscribe, and maybe we can learn something all together. Okay? For now, this is the County Line Gardener saying bye-bye.